Hello everyone and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Last time we learned about the joys of gambling. The Temple of Droplets also lasts the elements. Like the Michelle just said, let's put ourselves a do so you're ready, Yoda. Double ellipses, what? What's that face for? You don't want to brace yourself? Alright, fine, no brace, let's just go. I can't remember if that's what he said last time or if it was something different. I want to say something different, but...
I want to say it was something different too, because that didn't sound familiar to me. So, in this part, I assume we're gonna... Why'd you drink that?
Because I want an empty bottle so I can get more milk. It's not like rupees mean anything to me anymore. So, sure, here, give me more milk.
So, in this part, we're gonna be doing the what was it, the droplets?
Temple of Droplets. This is a really stupid temple that, when I first played this game, I got stuck on for like half a year, and going back through it earlier today, I'm glad to say that my fears were founded. Oh, I'm all shiny now.
I doubt, but I agree with you. Listen to this song. It's really awesome.
What, the overworld theme?
Wait, can you grab that heart piece now? Will it let you?
Which heart piece? There's so many that could be referring to.
The one that was up on the ground here.
Oh, no, I still can't. It's not like I've gotten any power-ups that let me go up there still.
Which is stupid, but you know.
Well, I mean, they visualize it.
I know, but I still think logically speaking, it's not like it's a cliff, you know? Can you do his little song for me? What do you think his song would be like?
Get small, get crushed, lol. Chitter chatter, I'm freezing in here. Don't find that a little bit quick, I'm gonna turn to an icicle. Rip Yoda. Oh, hey, it's the entrance to the blaster already.
This temple
I forgot this clip.
takes place in, like, specifically in that little place that you shrunk down in? Or is this like...
Yes, it does. Why don't this floor's made out of ice? You have to fall and freeze your backside to the floor, Yoda.
The entire temple is in just the little platform you landed on.
Yes, I mean, that's how every dungeon has been so far, except for maybe the last one. All the others were when we were small and shrunk into little things. Yay, another rupee.
Flames. I mean, you have a lot of HP at this point, to be fair. At least it feels like a lot.
Don't worry, I'll lose it all. There's time.
So when you die, does it just put you at the beginning of the dungeon with 3 hearts?
Probably. It was save scumming, or save state scumming, so wouldn't know. Hey, the sunlight's shining through. It's so nice and warm. It's hard to defrost again. The light is nowhere near you.
What's the point of doing that? Wait, did it melt a hole in?
The hole was already there, but now there's heat too. It looks like something's frozen inside this block of ice. Please, be quiet. I want to solve things. Yoda, why don't you go take a look?
Dude, not even like the 3D Zelda games, not even like Skyward Sword I don't recall was this bad.
As someone that is currently going through the HD version right now, it is not. At least not early on. Mind you, I know HD versions shut her up a good bit. But still.
Well, no. So, Fee or Fi, whatever it is, which she wouldn't shut up about, which she would tell you how to progress certain things that you were already in the middle of doing, like oh, there's this side quest where you have to do this thing, and she'll be like, there's a 10% chance that you have to do this thing or whatever. Like, yeah, she would be saying that.
Yeah, she still says that.
Yeah, but she wouldn't do it in dungeons to be like, hey, did you know if you push this block over here, you'll solve the puzzle? I don't recall her ever doing that.
What's this switch do? It gets rid of the light. Why would I do that?
Yeah, why would you want to get rid of the light when the light does... It just helps, right? Oh, like...
Oh, it's so I can go back.
Oh.
Well, I do need the light for now. Okay, so this stupid room. Yeah, this is the room that made me hate this dungeon. 3 ice blocks, and you could probably already guess where this is going. This is a physics puzzle. Me no likey
Yes,
physics puzzles.
if I had to guess, you have to use the ice blocks to block the blocks. Like, for
Yeah, I cannot
example,
remember
if
at
you
all what I did.
push the
First,
block, push the key block up, push it to the left, push the bottom block down to the left. Push the key block down. Yeah, down to the left.
these types of puzzles so much. Like, no
Push the
joke,
button
it took me
right.
like close to an hour when I was doing it on my own time.
Well, I'm glad that I managed to figure that out for you. You used to open big doors. Wait,
Yeah,
is this
well,
the boss door key?
yep, that is the boss door key. It was up. Well, need to go back down so I can close the lever again.
It'd be interesting if they gave you the boss key immediately. You didn't even get the map. Do you get maps or compasses in this game? Actually, I don't even
Yeah,
know.
you do.
Okay, there's just the dungeons have been very far apart, so
Yeah, like, I don't like. Is Oracle like this too? Like, is this like a Capcom design thing?
I don't remember. Like, I don't.
Like, I've never played those games, so I don't know. Well, anyway, here's the boss room.
Just been too long.
Ellipses, exclamation marks. What on you? This looks to be the element, alright. Oh, but what will we do? We can't even touch it while trapped in that ice. They want it off somehow.
So this technically is the boss room. This technically is the ending. So the big key was used properly.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, the boss is right there. Yeah, technically it was used properly. I don't know if there's any other dungeon I can think of in Zelda off the top of my head where
Well, it's the map.
you get the big key first, and then you have to work your way all the way back around. There's games where the big key is right at the beginning of the dungeon, or rather, the boss door is right at the beginning of the dungeon. Arbiter Grounds in Twilight Princess, I believe, comes to mind. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the main key there, the big key, you use it in the very first room, or one of the very first rooms. I think there's also the Temple of Time in Twilight Princess does the same exact thing.
Funnily enough, those games came out really close to each other, so go check out.
You mean this game and...
Yeah, Twilight Princess and Minish Cap were only 2 years apart.
Well, I guess the thing is, like, you would use the big key in the first room, right? But you wouldn't get the big key until the end of the dungeon still. I actually don't know if that's correct. Can you dive underwater? Oh, you can. So this actually might be one of the games
Or is hidden in the bottom of a pot? Okay, I've finished this now, and I have no idea what that's implying.
This could be the first dungeon offhand that I can think of where you go in the boss room immediately and the entire dungeon's around unlocking said boss door.
Oh, right, this stupid crap, I remember it now. I was stuck here for a really long time, too. Yeah, like, there's a key hidden somewhere in there.
Wow.
What?
What is your tell for the... Oh,
There's not...
I see. The rock formation is supposed to look like a pot. That's what...
It doesn't! It looks like a U!
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't really look like it, but I understand what... Now that I'm, with that hint and stuff, I guess I see what they mean. I do think it's a stretch.
It's a bad hint. I'm not giving that to him.
Visually... Well, the hint isn't even that bad. They should have just made it look more like a pot. But I guess the one thing that did visually bring me there was there were the 4 giant segments of what's it called? Like, the big white dots. So, yeah.
No, that still feels like a big stretch.
It does, but at the very least, that does make some sort of sense to me that maybe there would be something there. But it's one of those things where I wouldn't know if something was there. I would just assume something is there. You know? Like if I can't figure something out.
I mean, I already said, like, when I just found out by blind guessing, because I was just at the point where, okay, something has to be somewhere.
I think I would have deduced it for you, luckily.
I don't know, I just really hate this dungeon. It's easily one of my least favorites in the series so far. So much crap I just don't like. Just because, like, all the other dungeons so far have been fine.
Last one kind of was...
I mean, it was a little meandery, but it wasn't Temple of Droplets.
It must feel weird, too, because you're playing Skyward Sword, and you said Skyward Sword has a lot of actually really good dungeons in it.
I haven't gone to a dungeon yet. I've been going through it very slow. And mind you,
yeah, because
like
one of the dungeons is really, really on.
It's not that early because I'm like 5 hours in, and no dungeon in sight.
Well, early in the sense of it's after the very long, well, yeah, very long prologue-ish section before you get down to the mainland.
You got the compass.
Yeah, you got the typical stuff.
It doesn't look like there's anything behind these webs, but...
Yeah. Is this just for, like, added scenery?
Really? Looks like it.
Maybe if you clean them all up, you'll get a key.
That's what I'm hoping. Nope, it was scenery.
Dang it.
Well, had to check. Now I'm gonna go where I was trying to go the last time. Go down! Oh, there's nothing here. Curse you, Screen Crunch!
Enemies are annoying.
Yep, and they just reach out for a little bit of health every single time. That's why I was so paranoid about my health.
I mean, to be fair, you are in a spot where you can... What's it called? You could just tank a lot of damage and then use the milk when your health is low. Luckily.
That's kind of BS is the issue. I want to keep as much health as possible for that.
True, but you got 2 bottles of milk and a fairy, so I think you're in the clear. I don't know if this is one of the games that would heal you to 6 or heal you to full.
For fairy?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Oh, I love ice puzzles.
Somebody probably said it, but it wasn't me.
Before you move a block, let me see. Unless you know how to solve this one. Do you know how to solve it?
I know how to solve the first part. The last part is dumb and I can never put together. Yeah.
Okay.
I know you're supposed to shove these 2 over to the left. Or, oh no, I see it. I see it. I can...
Yeah.
What is that block down there even doing? Just false bait.
A lot of these kind of like push slide puzzles, they do that stuff where they'll put one there just to kind of throw you off and be like, oh, maybe you have something to do there. So I mean, even in the Pokemon games, there weren't. Well, they were slide puzzles. There were movement slide puzzles.
Why would that be weird? I would expect Pokemon to do that.
Do the same thing. Because Pokemon doesn't really have dungeons in general, I guess.
Pokemon games I've played have had dungeons,
for the most part.
or at least dungeon-like locations.
It has a few, yeah. Like, I don't know. Which game did you play? I know you didn't get far. It was Fire Red, right?
I played Red, and then it was one of the Gen 7 games. I couldn't tell you which one. Can I keep this color? I was like, I like this red and the green. Can I keep it?
But yeah, no, I was gonna say like an example would be in.
It was
Pokemon
Alpha Sapphire. That was the one. Okay, took me a minute. That was the one I finished 100%, or at least like the story.
You could say things akin to what's it called? Gyms are kind of like mini dungeons. Whenever you go, have to go inside a building building and
Yeah,
battle against a whole bunch of
I would
trainers.
think
Those
of.
are mini dungeons. Caves, to an extent, are dungeons, I would say.
No, where are you? Are you still there under me? So dark, I can't see my beacon from my face. Funny, I can barely see your beak. Anyway, I also can't see your eyes. Watch your step. I don't want to trip. Want you to trip over anything. Oops! Oh no, I dropped my hat.
Oh no, I fell down a pit. Oh wait, no, that was just my hat. Oh well, what a shame.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, does what's his name? Is it Enslow?
Ezlo, something like that.
Ezlo?
Close
Does
enough.
he have a purpose for now, aside from, oh, I taught Vadi to be the horrible person he is?
I mean, he shrinks us.
Oh yeah, true. That's really his only use then, huh?
Yeah, it really
Other than
is.
that, he's kind of just sticking around just because he feels guilt for teaching Vadi, huh? Like the dark arts.
I mean, it's still more than like the fairies that like Navi and Tattle. They did literally nothing. They were just there because they felt like it. But like in Navi's case, she was instructed to.
Yeah, she was instructed to.
Tattle literally had no purpose.
Tattle had no purpose. Well, the thing that I like about Tattle is while she had no purpose, oh, only some light.
Okay, if it's good enough for the small block, it should be good enough for the big block too.
Honestly, it should.
Of course, sunlight. Once we get sunlight within the ice, it will be as good as ours.
So the one good thing that I like about this actually goes. I'll just go down the list. Hello. Okay.
You were lagging really bad.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say I'll just go down the list of like.
Okay, now I can hear you.
So far that I can think of. So like in time. Oh, Kidstone Piece, nice. In Ocarina of Time, yeah, like Navi's purpose was she was instructed by the Great Deku Tree that needs to serve her purpose, and she did. And then that's why she left at the end. Because well, she was like, okay, well, I my purpose, don't need to do anything else. Tattle, she doesn't have a reason other than she wants to get back to her brother. But I like her character development in the sense of like.
I don't give a crap about character development. I'm asking for genuine purpose. What are they doing there?
Oh, bye, Shell. You're right. She doesn't have a. She doesn't have a purpose. Oh, hey. She doesn't have a purpose, but I think the thing with her is there's character development. So I have an attachment at the very least, and she's not annoying. She's
debatable.
She's not annoying because you don't have to talk to her. Oh, like she barely pops up in cutscenes too. It's really just the ending and the beginning. Oh, you'll get it one of these days. There you go. Technically speaking. The Baron of the Red Sea, or whatever his name is, also
King of Red Lions has like the most purpose out of all of them. He's our mode of transportation.
He's our mode for transportation, but we could also just get a boat. There's nothing stopping us from just getting a boat.
Yeah, about that. Did you see a boat for sale anywhere in that game? Because I didn't.
True. How do people even get around?
I mean, I don't see anyone really getting inside from like the readout, but they fly.
Yep, they fly and do their postage. I guess you could say, was he fulfilling a prophecy? I don't even know if he was. I don't remember.
He was.
Though to be fair, if you say that he was the most important because of transportation, you could argue the exact same thing for Ezlo here. He's doing the same thing. He's shrinking you down for transportation.
I mean, no, Ezlo's not tied to transportation. He's just like he is a gimmick, sure, but like that applies to others too. Like Midna and Fee both have it. Fine. I just don't want to push the lever. So I know what comes next.
Oh, okay. I was like, why are you like not? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The mini boss.
I don't like this fight.
It's a big choo-choo. Let me guess, in order to damage him, he has to be in the light.
Yep. It only follows you when it feels like it. I had it stop following me so many times.
Why did you hit him there? Oh, because it's a choo-choo, duh.
It's literally the same boss as the first one that we had to fight. It's just it's electrified. Which means I can't damage him until he knocks his head down.
But, Midna, yeah, well, she is used to teleport you around, but her purpose is literally she is the queen of the bad guy, like of the villain. She is the person that is directly responsible. And Zelda gave her all her powers and stuff like that. Like, it kept her alive and all that sort of stuff. Her purpose is to actually help save the world. She probably has the most purpose more than anyone. Next to Fee, surprisingly. I know people always give shit to Fee, but the thing is, like, her entire purpose is she is the Master Sword. She is supposed to be a part of the Master Sword sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she has like a major purpose in helping in that regard. He's gonna fall on his head.
Go on, go on.
But what a dweeb. Is he dead?
No, of course not. That'd be too easy. I'm getting one of my milks out.
Other characters are there even that I'm thinking that I could think of? I mean, let's be honest. You want to know a better character than the King of Red Lions? I almost said Twilight Princess. Oh my gosh. Wind Waker?
No, because they don't exist.
No, they do. Grandma.
Nah. Like, yeah, she gives you the soup, which is great, but it's not transportation.
Soup is literally the most overpowered thing in the game.
Not that it would mean anything if you're stuck on Outset Island.
True. But you could go off that island.
Flame Lantern, okay. Fine.
Let me see him freeze these blocks now. I almost asked you if it cost magic, but there is no magic bar in this game.
The only time anything even resembling a magic bar shows up is when I try to charge a spin attack.
How many games come to think of it? After, like, Wind Waker has a magic bar.
Yeah, mind you, it's pretty much exclusively used for like one item, but there is a bar.
I think Twilight Princess uses a magic bar. I think that might be the first game they dropped it.
If it's in Skyward, I haven't seen it yet, but again, I'm early, so there doesn't actually mean much.
I don't think it's in Skyward, actually.
Or wait, no, it has to be in Skyward Sword because there's magic potions. Because I have gotten those.
I'm trying to remember what you would use it for. That's the thing.
I mean, like Wind Waker literally is just used for one item. So, it could easily be that case again.
I'm gonna look. Okay, there's a magic meter web page. So, also known as the magic gauge is a reoccurring thing. So it appears in the Adventure of Link of all games.
Well, that makes sense.
Link the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Hyrule Warriors. It doesn't appear in any other game.
What did I grab then?
Are you sure it wasn't the stamina potion?
I'm too early in the game to know the difference.
Look at the potions in Skyward Sword.
I don't think the stamina potion. Mind you, Stamina Potion would be absolutely useless in that game anyway, so I would never use it.
If it was a green potion, it was a stamina potion.
It was purple.
Purple is the Revitalization Potion.
What is that? Is that like a fairy?
It fully replenishes your shield gate. And
wow.
Parts.
That is worthless.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, you're never going to lose your shield in that
I
game.
have yet to lose a single point of durability in that shield, so...
I mean, yeah, if you learn how to perfect parry too...
How do you parry? I still haven't figured out how to do it. I just haven't lost points. I can't even use my shield. Like, that's probably a HD version error, but...
No, I know it exists. Are you playing with motion controls, or are you playing with...
I can't. Motion controls don't work.
I don't know. I don't have the Wii version. Sorry, I do have the Wii version. I don't have the updated version. I almost said the Wii U version. I still feel bad for the Wii U because like it was a good console in the end. It just wasn't
enough to draw anyone because like you had to be a Nintendo fan to want one. That was the issue.
Yeah. Well, it's weird though because we're kind of at a weird spot where the Switch has turned into the Wii effectively, where everybody wants the Wii. Everyone wants the Switch, even though third-party developers are starting to kind of go away from the Switch because... Oh, Jesus, you're getting your ass handed to you. Because, well, updated consoles and stuff, there's not really a need anymore.
I mean, I would give that to you if I was seeing any games being developed exclusively for the PS5 or Xbox Series systems. But that's not happening, so no. We're not at that point yet.
I also think the Switch is going to be the highest selling console of all time at this rate. It is still...
You are lagging really bad, but I know what you're saying, and I highly disagree, but we'll see. There's still time for the Switch.
You say that, and it's the third most highest selling console right now.
Yeah, but have you seen how high the other two are? Because it is substantially higher.
I want to say 200. Let me look. All-time console. It's close to the Wii, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, it's going to be hard to beat the PS2 because the PS2 is ridiculous.
The PS2 is just the system that came at the right time.
Oh wait, no, the Switch actually outsold the Wii. The Switch is the 5th highest selling console of all time, currently. Behind, in this order, the PlayStation 4, the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, which I don't know why those are paired together, but okay. Nintendo DS family, and the PS2.
Does DS family include 3DS? If so, that kind of feels like cheating. Like, I'd get if they're like not wanting to count the light, but
it looks like the DS family includes up to the DSi XL. So that would mean DS, DS Lite, DSi, DSi XL. Sorry. I wonder what the 3DS is then, actually.
I guess 3DS is its own family.
Yeah, Nintendo 3DS family, 75 million console units sold. I kind of feel bad for the 3DS because the 3DS just kind of died.
I mean, it had a chance. It was almost a flop and wasn't, but I'd say it did well for itself.
Oh no, the 3DS did great.
Do you remember at the beginning of its life, like it almost flopped.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't get me wrong. I do really like the 3. Like I love 3DS. I think it's great. All that sort of stuff. Whatever. It's just I just find it ever so slightly sad that it kind of just died. You know what I mean? Like.
Everybody was begging for the 3DS to die by the end. It was just around for way too long.
I know. I guess the thing is, like, I feel bad in the sense of, like, it just disappeared. Do you have to push the bottom block with yourself? Yeah. I meant more like it died silently. Like, other consoles haven't died silently. Like, there would be a new console released, and that would be like.
I mean, no. What do you? The Switch released.
I guess, yeah, because it is technically.
Because that's when everybody started asking for the 3DS to stop getting so many games.
Because, yeah, it is technically, what's it called? Portable. As much as people don't want to say it is. I think it counts as both, as a home console and portable. Like, I think it's fair to call them both.
It's messy.
I would say it's mostly a portable console, given the fact that the console itself is, like, the screen on the console, that is the console. Like, the docking station is quite literally just a charging tool and a tool to play it on your TV. Honestly, it might be, yeah, I think I said this already, it's basically more of a handheld console than it is like a proper console.
It's gonna depend on who you ask, and like, because I know I'm not alone when I say it has never left my dock.
I still think it's both, but it's barely left my dock too. I still think it's both that leans more on the handheld side of things, but I mean,
and I don't think that's just like COVID keeping me home more than usual either. I just don't think it would have ever left.
Yeah. Also, I'm surprised you said that word without even just thinking about it. At this point,
it's 2022. I don't think they're blocking anywhere near as much as they used to.
Not only that, but like it's 20 or 30 minutes in this part. Like the Autobots wouldn't notice it. So if you say it once over, because that's the big thing, the stupid Autobots. Are you not able to like duplicate yourself and then do this twice over? Is that not possible? I don't know if it would help, but
I didn't need to the last time I went through here. I was able to just do it on my own. It didn't even take long. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard here. There. Got it.
I can tell you that. That's physics. Which is a good console. He's a good console. I want Mario Odyssey 2 to come out.
Given Mario's track record, like, a sequel isn't impossible. I mean, we got a Galaxy 2, but it seems to be an exception, not the norm.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Because there's no sun. People want a Sunshine 2 still.
No! Why?
I wouldn't be opposed. I would not be opposed to a Sunshine 2 if they would fix all the stupid stuff.
What's even the point? Like, just ask for Odyssey 2.
Yeah,
it's just stacking, but better.
Well, I guess well, no, Odyssey's movement overall is probably the pinnacle now. I would say
there was a point where Sunshine's movement was best. Not anymore.
Yeah, well, that's just because Odyssey gives you too much movement.
I mean, honestly, Audio Mario 3D World might be better.
What you have to do in this room, it could be anything.
Yeah. Anything.
Why did they even put an arrow there? What's the point?
Just in case you're too oblivious.
Like, you're just that oblivious? Didn't, like, literally in the first dungeon or in the second dungeon, wasn't there literally, No, it was on our way to, I think, the second dungeon. Yeah, no, it was the second dungeon. There were invisible walls we had to blow up. And now they're giving us pointers? But quickly though, just to go back on the sales conversation. If you are curious, which I actually didn't even know the PS4 sold as much as it did.
But PS4 sold like hotcakes. Like Sony consoles in general just sell stupidly well.
Yeah, well, except for the PS5, but that's probably because you can't buy one.
Well, that and it's still like really early into its life.
It's 2 years old.
Not yet. It's a year and change.
It's a year and change, yeah. Because it came out in November, I think. But still, it's getting old. That's the thing.
Yeah, they went to the point where, like, even still, like, the only exclusives I can think of offhand are Returnal and Rift Apart. That is it.
It's so sad. I
mean, part of it is that they keep porting all their exclusives to PS4 still for some reason. Like, they were originally going to have Forbidden West as for PS5 exclusive, but they changed it.
It's because no one has a PS5.
I mean, say that as much as you want, but it doesn't change. It means PS5 has no exclusives.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's the thing. Like, I'm not going to argue that. You're totally 100% correct. It's just like, that's why people aren't doing things exclusively for the PS5, is because PS5 doesn't have... Yeah, exactly. Yay, this is obviously going to free the boss too, the giant Octorok. Let me guess, he's going to suck it up. So then you have to kill him, and then once you kill him...
Well, of course. Oh, we did a Yoda, now you can take the element. So that trouble we finally did it, and... What in blazes? Something's not right here. You know, we could have just jumped down there instead of listening to you, and we would have had it by now.
Oh, he did exactly what I thought he was going to do.
Oh, what's this? The Supernatural element. I just said we gotta go get Yoda now.
While I do think this is an annoying dungeon, I do like the theme of you technically finish the dungeon from this, like, quote unquote, you finish the dungeon.
I like that part. It's just ice everywhere. These stupid puzzles that I despise.
Yeah, ice dungeons are never fun. Well, actually, no. I take that back. The one in Twilight Princess is fun. I do like it. Especially because it's not even like an ice dungeon. It's a manor, which is cool.
Well, then it's technically not even an ice dungeon.
There's ice everywhere, ice physics and stuff.
Mm.
It's an ice dungeon. Trust me. When we get to that game in 20 years, you'll know what I mean. Oh, I didn't even know he sucked you up. I just thought the stream froze for a second.
It's obvious what I have to do, but it just won't sit still.
You put a bomb in its mouth.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's sucking. It seems like it's blowing. Oh, no, it's sucking.
Okay, suddenly he turned...
Doesn't seem like it's sucking up the bombs.
Suck up the bombs.
That would be too easy.
Well, it didn't hurt to give it a try.
Maybe if I had that remote bomb item that they were talking about earlier. On out! I need milk again.
I almost want to say just get hit by him, because it seems like whenever you do get hit by him, he actually starts to slowly turn into your favor. Like, see? No, shoot fire at it.
How? This isn't a projectile weapon if you thought it was.
Oh. Light its butt on fire.
That's what I've been trying to do, but it's too fast. And yes, this is how you're supposed to fight the boss. I did it earlier.
I'm actually gonna look up, like, on Zelda dungeons, like, it says, like, there has to be some sort of strategy that we're just not picking up on.
I don't know. Even if there is, this is a badly designed boss because this is what this is what my first instinct is.
Yeah, I agree. Temple of Droplets. Oh, dude, you can have so many more heart pieces at this point. Holy cow! Or like 4 more, I guess. Technically. You are kind of close to the end of the base game. If you really think of it like that.
I mentioned to you before, there's only 6 dungeons. This is dungeon 5. I think it's either 5 or 4.
Quickly run around the Octorok and avoid the
So I'm literally doing what the game expects me to do.
Yeah.
Rolling doesn't even make me go faster. This is the worst. I am going to die. That's all my milk. All I have left is the fairy.
Might be able to kill you. I'm gonna quickly watch a video and see what somebody does.
So that'd be the first legitimate death in that case, because the first death, if you remember, I was dying on purpose.
Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. So instead of constantly, instead of like constantly following it that way, right? When it's turning towards you, turn around and go the other way. Like that.
Doesn't seem to make any difference.
Because no, you see, it slides. It slides along with it.
Yeah, but so do I.
Exactly. But it's sliding enough where you can actually reach its butt.
Yeah, it's definitely didn't feel like it.
That was the strategy. Yeah, does your shield work there? Oh, he's dead. No, he's not.
No, I can still move.
I like how this boss is called Big Octorok, but if you really think about it, it's like an average-sized Octorok.
No, it is. That's how all these big enemies are. They're not big. We're just tiny.
Also, what freezes him? I don't get it.
Don't ask. You'll never get an answer you're satisfied with. How did that miss?
How did that ricochet that direction?
That too.
I'm more concerned about the fact that it ricocheted in some weird direction.
It was 3. Is that enough? Nope. Of course not.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, why does that freeze him up? I don't understand. That's the...
You are lagging.
I know. Yeah, like, so I guess the concept is you're supposed to juke him out because he slides as he spins. Like that. And then he runs into a wall after he comes to a complete stop. Do you even know if your shield works here?
It does. That's how I'm reflecting the rocks.
Like the ceiling rocks?
Ceiling rocks, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just preparing for the next phase.
Oh, geez. Obviously, this guy, or in this phase. So that was the second time you've done that, right? What? You dead?
It didn't do this for me the last... Well, it's not like I'm using my sword anyway, so... Well, that answers that question. No, it doesn't.
I think you're supposed to get out of that corner. I think.
Yeah, problem with that.
Die, you Octorok. Just let me turn big.
Seriously. We could just crush the entire dungeon. Oh wait, we would crush the element too.
Good. We don't want the element.
That's it. Game over. We lose.
Ganon wins. Or what was it? The Return of Ganon?
I mean, it's not even in this game.
He is if you believe hard enough.
Yeah, no thanks.
Is he not in this game because this is technically... This is technically a sequel to... Is this technically a sequel to the... What's it called?
I don't know where you're getting at, but you're almost certainly wrong, because the only game this takes part of beforehand is Skyward Sword. It's the second game in the timeline.
This game is the second game in the timeline?
Yes.
You know, I'm not going to question the timeline. It's...
I mean, it's the first game Body shows up in, so it has to be.
Even though Body has nothing important on the overarching plot, aside from 4 swords.
Well, that's just it.
Which is after this game, so, you know.
No, 4 Swords was made before this. Not by much, but it was.
Timeline.
Get the water element. Water quenches thirst, ends drought, and nourishes life. Water element is the
Can you bring that to my state?
No.
No. Well, you can't say I didn't ask. We have 2 rows now. We've done it. Are you gonna talk to us? No? Okay. No, the entrance is right there. It's right behind
Yeah, there's no light, so I had to leave and come back.
Oh, that's weird. So that entire dungeon took place in that little ice
Yes.
spot.
As does almost every dungeon. I almost was like Beak off there. We know. You wouldn't stop talking about it. What?
What?
What? Oh, it's the king!
What? Ellipses, ellipses, oh young one, child who seeks to aid the princess of Hyrule.
Oh, never mind. I guess it's not the king. It looks like the king.
Gustav,
Well, whatever, he's the king now.
King. I am the king.
Oh, well, okay, there you go.
King of Hyrule countless ages ago. Stand before me.
Already on it.
Only then will the path open to you. I'm a ghost.
Was that just a dream? He said he was king of Hyrule. We're looking at map Yoda. There's some kind of mark on it. Guess it means it wasn't a dream. Should there once you refused sword at that element? To the elemental sanctuary.
I like how he's like, oh, I thought that was a dream. Like he was like freaking out a little bit, and then he was like, oh, I guess it was.
Yeah, and we're implying that Ezlo, of all characters, was going to shut up and not say anything if he was panicking. Really? Of everyone, you are absolutely the first character I would assume is not going to freak out and start screaming profanities. Oh, hit the speed up button.
I don't think you want to be here.
Yeah, for the to infuse sword with the element.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did bring that up. It was in passing, but they did bring it up. They aren't here anymore.
I forgot that. That's all dude then. Talk to the dude.
This is yours, I think.
Yeah.
It's technically Minish.
Ting along, tong. Kinstones.
Speaking of kinstones.
Biggie boggle kinstones. Let's fuse them. We're getting close to being able to fully understand them. Probably the next major area we see, I'm probably just gonna talk to them normally, like they're.
I mean, at this point, like we're so far in at this point, like what's left?
Yeah, exactly. They fit perfectly. Piggy Poco Loco, a whole heap of good luck now.
I kind of miss the Piggy Poco gibberish, but eh. Hey, there you are. Didn't I ever trade with you?
That's more important. Oh, Piggy Poco Loco, a few skin stones. Let's do it.
Your name is Malari.
Not Malari. Isn't that a bunch of Malari? I'm sorry. What's this?
It's another bean sprout.
Whoa. Plants. Whoa. Where's that take us? I want to go there. I like how it's cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, what a perfect fit. Piggy Poco Poco, see the seam. Impeccable work. Oh. The sanctuary is a strange Piggy Poco Loco. Piggy humans in the Minish worlds. The doorway to the sanctuary, Piggy Poco Poco, every 100 years. Oh, we've already told us this.
Yes, you have. Was they implying something else? Because this is what I thought they were talking about.
Yeah, this is what you know what, I'm gonna look at the guide. I still have to go.
Maybe I have to go back to the Hyrule... But no, Hyrule Castle's blocked off. Unless that's changed.
Oh yeah, you do. You have to go back to the... Yeah, because that's where the Elemental Sanctuary is.
Hey. Spot one of your giant or not so giant... Oh, I can get around here now. Is that golden enemy still here that I've been waiting for the last, like, 20 parts to kill?
There's a whole bunch of stuff here, if I'm not mistaken. Like, look at your map real quick. There's, like, at least 2 or 3 different things, I want to say.
Yeah, there's 3.
There's 3.
Well, here's the enemy. Oh, and there's a tree here that I can charge into.
Probably, yeah, you know, actually progress. I need hay.
I got a blue rupee.
Wow, we're rich.
I feel ripped off. I have questions. I still have questions.
What the actual intended way you're supposed to go, for the record.
Okay, I did not know this was here. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you'll find the true master swordsman of Grimblade. Oh. You train with me. I will teach you skills you've never imagined. But the room is dark, and I cannot see your face. We cannot train like this. Oh, I mean, we can fix that. Lucky for you, we literally just got an item to fix such problems.
Hey, it's not dark anymore.
You are.
Okay, I think you said this already. There you go.
So would you like to train here? You will learn the meaning of power with this technique. The sword beam. Ooh, is this the one where you get...
Oh, so is this one where I can use it at full health and not just being really weak?
God, I hope. First, when your hearts are full. Ooh. Second, swing your mighty sword. We got it.
Yay!
The all there is to it. Young swordsman. Wow. Do you understand?
No, but you're gonna make me do it again if I say that.
But this is only the beginning. Now comes the real thing. One must feel the technique. I just heard about it. That's why I will now possess your body, so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the good blade possession technique of training. Watch this. Oh,
I still don't remember signing a waiver for any of this.
You didn't.
Now, you must try it yourself. Shoot at him. Shoot at him.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna screw it up twice.
When your hearts are full, swing your sword with all your might. You've killed me. What the heck?
I won't see the head.
You know the way. I will give you this tiger scroll in case you forget this passive ability.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you ever forget this technique, yep, here you go.
You can review the scroll, yes. Learn the secret sword beam fighting technique. Fire beams from the tip of your blade, so it's exactly like the parallel beam, but you don't have to be almost dead anymore.
Yeah. Just think on it. At this point, you might as well just always be stocked up on, like...
That's what I was already doing with healing items.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I need to go back to town and get more milk.
I wasn't there before.
But
Can't tell if I love or hate the sound that it makes.
I'm leaning on hate. I might just take a hit just so I don't have to deal with it.
I mean, it's only bad because you're clearing grass, I would say, right now.
Is there any purpose to being small? Any at all?
If I had to guess, this has to be to continue on the story. Like, to get into the,
I'll pull this blocked off. Maybe I can't just set everything on fire. You would think that'd be how that works, being small.
I mean,
Oh, there's a hole here.
Oh. Well, not just that, but yeah. Oh, hey, a buddy.
Oh, and someone I can trade with.
Ah, what's that? Ah, Pinky poke all kinstone pieces with me? Yeah, sure. Thought you weren't gonna have that piece.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Forest Minish. Why is he a Forest Minish? We're not even in the forest. How do you get that? Do you burn the tree? Or is it gonna fix the tree? Okay.
Oh, okay.
What does that do for you, though, is the next question.
Yeah, I can go somewhere I couldn't before. Doesn't look like there's anything there.
That for. Ah, we did it! Ah, Pinky Poke Poke. Shut up, Siri. Shut up. That's what I thought, Siri. Sorry. Visitor. Harera. Pinky Poke Poke. But you're welcome to stay. Siri did actually just like pop up, and I was like, "Shut up!" And Siri was like, "Oh, okay." Didn't even say anything.
Okay, so is that everything, or is there more to this?
You probably can't go up there.
Aww.
You just can't go down the stairs.
And I can't go anywhere further there, so...
I assume the elemental thing is down there, potentially?
Probably. I'm gonna save that part for next part, because this is going long, but there's still 2 more things over here I want to grab. That were on the map.
The entrances. Where are the entrances?
If I can.
Oh,
It's the fountain.
These 2 little... Yeah, oh yeah, these were the fountains. I totally forgot.
Oh, I can go around that as small. Okay. I see it. I completely checked out of that first time. Fine.
Are you sure this isn't like the intended way to go?
No.
Definitely not. Ooh, 50 mysterious shells. Dude, we're at near the end of the game. We still have no idea what these shells are for.
Like, am I maxed out on shells at this point? Because I very well might be. I'm not.
What are the point of the shell? I'm gonna look it up, but I'm not gonna tell you what the point of the shells are.
I think I know what it is. It's just I don't know where it is.
This is... no. Oh no, that's the teleporting.
Hey, there's still a guard here. Hey, you. No one may enter. Oh, I get kicked out. Oh, well, never mind. You don't actually kick me up. I kick, none shall pass. I'm going with you.
You have to do stealth.
Oh, but I'm not good at stealth. Time to stealth. No may enter.
I didn't see you. I sense magic. Alright, let's see what's the point of this stuff. Let's see.
There's another one of these. Well, what's this one take me to?
They're for figurines.
What I thought they were.
Trying to figure out where you bring them in.
Oh, that takes me to the castle. No, go back. Wait, then what's the waterfall thing for? Now I'm very curious. Maybe they both take you there? Oh, I need to be small again. I can't take the Minish there, and I can't take it out there, and... I'm seeing too many restrictions! I am confused!
What's down there?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, no may enter!
It's a little too late, but I'm already there.
Okay. I know what I said, but now I need to know, what is this fountain? If that's other path was the way into the castle. Oh, it's just a piece of heart. Well, okay, that is it for this part. Thank you all for watching. Next time we'll break into the castle and power up the sword and... I don't know, we'll find something to waste money on and gamble again.
Maybe we'll finally turn in some of these shells.
If I can figure out where to put them, sure.
Yeah, oh, I'm gonna... Oh, wait, hold on. Apparently, you get all for one of a lot of... Oh, never mind. I don't know how this works. It looks like you're gonna need a lot of shells, though. But yeah, we'll see you in the next part. Luckily, chicken tenders are amazing.
All toast, toast, toast. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.